So, hello guys. Well, obviously it's locked down. Doesn't really fit bound by starlight and driving around in the hills. So, I've decided, madly, to build my own telescope. So, yeah. Do I know anything about telescopes? No, I did a bit of optics when I used to be at university. For that was all microscopes. So, this is basically the three types of telescopes you can get. This is refractor telescope, which you can think of kind of as camera lens. Some people might disagree. Then you have what I'm going to aim to build, which is a Newton telescope, which has a primary mirror and a secondary mirror. And then you have this hybrid telescope, which arguably is, you know, combines both the benefits of them. But yeah, I mean, it's incredibly complicated. This Newtonian reflector is kind of achievable. You've got to make a parabolic mirror that focuses all the light onto your secondary mirror, which will in turn send it up to the eyepiece, or in my case, a camera. I want to build a telescope that will be big enough to fit my camera sensor in it. So I'm just getting a bit confused here because I'm old and befuddled. There's this really cool website called Newt for the Web, and you can design your own telescope. So this is mine. You sort of put in all your details. I work in millimeters, although I tend to speak about telescopes in inches. So yeah, basically, here's my. I've got given myself a 2-inch eyepiece. It's got a larger secondary mirror. The disadvantage is it blocks quite a lot of the light. And going down, I'd love to build a 12-inch mirror, a 12-inch. Um, I'd love to build a 12-inch telescope, but that's really expensive. The mirrors, the mirrors are really expensive. So there's a workaround, which is in this box. And if we open this box, which I have not done, I am now going to open it. So if we break the seal and just cut open the cardboard like an overexcited 10-year-old, we have some polystyrene and some stuff, but the main thing, oh my god, it's heavy. Oh, interesting. Right, I have 2 sheets of glass. Right, so this is a mirror grinding kit for grinding out your own mirror. So there's a lot. How deep you have the parabola will determine your focal length and the f-stop numbers you have. It's finished nicely actually. So wow, this is the mirror blank. You can tell. Whoa. You can tell it's aimed. So there we are. I mean that is kind of beautiful. So 25 centimeters thick, 6-inch mirror. And I'm going to sandpaper it, or not going to sandpaper it. We have these, which are, this is, right, 180 grit, so let me try and get this, your cerium polish oxide. So actually polishing the mirror, yeah, here we are, the thinner, oh my goodness, the thinner, finer grit for once this, so this 180 is shaping and carving, and then this smooths it out, and then we polish, and then at the end we have this stuff called pitch. Now this pitch is really weird. It's kind of like bitumen from you get on the side of a road. It's technically a liquid. I think there's an experiment where somebody ran for years this hanging off of a thing, and it eventually dripped, proving it was a liquid. And we have another thing. Oh, 400. So a very, very fine polish for very, very fine grit for sanding down my mirror. Um, because yeah, I didn't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds, so I've got a nice block of posh glass. Obviously, mirrors need to be shiny. So once you've got this, you actually send it off. They hang the mirror upside down, and basically it's in a vacuum, and they vaporize aluminium onto the mirror along with some other cerium oxide or something like that to make it shiny. Obviously, I'm not going to be taking something down to a a vacuum and vaporizing aluminium, so I will post it away and send it back, and then we'll have a 6-inch mirror, and that 6-inch mirror will sit at the back there, and yeah, we'll build a telescope, or try to. Might end up in just a terrible, terrible mess, but well, it's indoors and in this house, so that's all good. Yay! Hope you're all well, and please do keep me, if you know anything about building telescopes, I'd be delighted to hear from you, because I genuinely don't know what I'm doing. But other than that, yeah, I hope you're all well and safe and happy and everything else. And the first next step will be I will build a rig, which will be at least that you can turn it, so I can sand it and keep turning it, so it always stays what's the word, symmetrical, but on all axes. So I browned a smooth parabola, because obviously if my parabola's not perfectly thingy, it won't be so good. So yeah, next step is sort of jig rig building to hold my enormous. It's not enormous. I said I wanted a 12-inch mirror. This is a 6-inch. So I kind of ideally want something that nice, but we're gonna start with a 6-inch because that'll be fun. Right. Bye. One minute focus. Bye.